Surely the presence of love is in this place. I can feel its mighty power and its grace. There's a holy hush around us. I see glory on each face. Surely the presence of love is in this place. Surely the presence of love is in this place. I can feel its mighty power and its grace. I can feel the brush of angel wings. I see glory on each face. Surely the presence of love is in this place.
Welcome, everybody, to New Dawn Center for Spiritual Living. My name's Russ Dennis. I'm a licensed practitioner here. So glad to see you all, and welcome to the joy of letting go. And here we want to close out the year by anchoring in all of the things that we have to be grateful for and lean into the idea that we are co-creators with the divine and are free to create the lives we want and to have an intention for 2024 that moves us forward. So we'll begin with a prayer, and I'll ask you all to join me in prayer as I bring this service to a start. There is only one life. That life is God. That life is perfect. That life is my life now. That life belongs to each and every soul in this space, in this sanctuary. It belongs to everyone within the sound of my voice. For all those who celebrate this one life, whether they call that life God, Yahweh, Allah, any name that they give this life, it is all one. We are all one. I give thanks for our musician that is making beautiful noise for us here. I give thanks for our hospitality team. I give thanks for these beautiful practitioners up front. I give thanks for every soul that has come into this space to celebrate our oneness together to close out this year. I give thanks for each and every soul that is listening to this message, knowing that it will lift them up in ways that they need to be lifted up, knowing that the divine knows what each and every one of us needs at every moment of every day. I am so grateful for each individual expression of the divine that is here, and each and every expression of the divine that is everywhere in the world. I release these words in the divine law, knowing that this is already done in the divine mind at the intersection of right here and right now. I let this go, I let it be. And together we affirm, and so it is.
Our words of inspiration this morning, first from Eckhart Tolle. Don't look for peace. Don't look for any other state than the one that you are in right now. Otherwise, you set up inner conflict and unconscious resistance. Forgive yourself for not being at peace. The moment you completely accept your non-peace becomes transmuted into peace. Anything you accept fully will get you there and will take you into peace. That is the miracle of surrender. From Craig Lounsbrough. Any new beginning is forged from the shards of the past, not from the abandonment of the past. From Mary Mann Morrissey. Even though you may want to move forward in your life, you may have one foot on the brakes. We must learn how to let go. Release the hurt, release the fear, refuse to entertain your old pains. The energy it takes to hang on to the past is holding you from a new life. What is it you would let go of today? And finally, from Ralph Waldo Emerson, write it on your heart that every day is the best day of the year. Now, each of you got an envelope on your way in today, and in each envelope, there's a quote. I didn't know if you guys had opened those and looked at them, but I know that Spirit, the divine, handed each one of those quotes to exactly who needed it today, however it came about. So if anyone here would like to share their quote with the room, share your quote with the group, we'll come around with the microphone and let you share.
Even on my weakest days, I get a little bit stronger.
Know that everything is in perfect order, whether you understand it or not.
If you want to fly in the sky, you need to leave the earth. If you want to move forward, you need to let go the past that drags you down.
Even a spineless anthropod sheds what no longer is useful and leaves it behind them. Are you not greater than they?
Okay, Shannon L. Alder said this, Elder. If you spend your time hoping someone will suffer the consequences for what they did to your heart, then you're allowing them to hurt you a second time in your mind.
You don't have to let that one thing be the thing that defines you. Yo-Yo Maez, after you.
Love is forgiving, accepting, moving on, embracing, and all encompassing. And if you're not doing that for yourself, you cannot do that with anyone else. Steve Miraboli.
Make it a rule of life never to regret and never to look back. Regret is an appalling waste of energy. You can't build on it, it's only good for wallowing in. Catherine Mansfield.
I realize there's something incredibly honest about trees in winter, how they're experts at letting things go.
There is a huge amount of freedom that comes to you when you take nothing personally. Don Miguel Ruiz.
Inner peace can be reached only when we practice forgiveness. Forgiveness is letting go of the past and is therefore the means for correcting our misperceptions. Gerald Jambolski. Love is letting go of fear.
Cry, forgive, learn, move on. Let your tears water the seeds of your future happiness.
The secret of life is to have no fear. When you can let go of what others think about you, how something is going to turn out, or how your past will affect the future, then you are finally living life free.
There was a time in my life, thought I had to do it all for myself. Didn't know the grace of God was sufficient. All the love of God was at hand. Now I can see if you are discouraged, struggling just to make it through another day. Just gotta let it go, let it all go. And this is what you have to say. Yeah. I release and I let go. Let the Spirit in my life, and my heart is open wide. Yes, I
This afternoon, we have planned for you a ritual that is one of the spiritual practices that we feel that can be used to shift the consciousness, to shift our perception. And we're going to be doing the burning bowl. So we are talking about moving into the new year and releasing the past year. And I'm sure there are things that come up in our minds that we are like, oh, wow. So I'm going to ask you to take some time this afternoon to go into that heart space, dropping that 7 inches from your head to your heart, and opening up the heart and asking the heart, what is it that I'm willing to release and let go of? So I can prepare that space, open that space up for the things that are present right here and right now for me. So as we take some time and just kind of breathe in, I would suggest you breathe in 3 good cleansing breaths, which is just to fill our lungs and release it 3 times and just allow ourselves to literally feel our energy drop from that head down into the heart and feel the beat of that heart and start to allow yourself to set an intention to reset and ask for the information you want. What is it that we are willing right here and right now to release, to let go of, to say, thank you, but I now can do this a different way? What is it that we're willing to do that with right now? So as we breathe in and we breathe out, we just allow ourselves to just have the feelings. Let them come up. Let the messages come in pictures or any way, and realize what it is that you are this afternoon willing to release and let go of in 2023 as we move into 2024 with that clean slate, that open space for all that is possible right here and right now. So we just give thanks for that, thanking God for the ability to recognize that we can shift our consciousness simply by just declaring it, knowing that I release, I let go, I let God share, guide, protect, and lead me. So as we allow those things to come forth, one will stand out, one will be amplified and highlighted. We're going to be asking you to write that one on a slip of paper that will be put into the burning bowl. And this is where the transformation is occurring symbolically as it is burned into the smoke. We just watch it go up and allow yourself to feel the sense of release, of letting go of this that you have determined that no longer serves you. The flash paper, if you'll take that out, and your pen, and just write your release statement on there. The practitioners are going to help guide people to come up and be ready to drop your flash paper into the God candle and stand there for a moment and allow yourselves to literally take in that feeling of knowing and feeling that heartbeat, open and relaxed and letting go of, and watch it release as that paper goes up in smoke. So the practitioners are going to be supporting you as you come up to bring that. So please finish up your statement right now. Recall this afternoon and maybe remembering that you put in place an affirmation, kind of a closing affirmation, and one that I had picked up from some of the research I'd done I thought was very appropriate was, I am blessed with peace, joy, and harmony. Each time you think of what you have released, allow yourself to repeat that affirmation or some affirmation that reaffirms for you that you have shifted and stepped into a new beginning as we end 2023 and begin 2024. Thank you this afternoon for your time.
Thank you, God, for everything. 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 One more time. Thank you, God, for everything. Thank you, God, for everything. Thank you, God, for everything. Thank you, God, for everything.
Today we celebrate worldwide World Meditation and Healing Day. And this was birthed in January of 1984 as a crazy, mad idea of all of us coming together as one, regardless of our faith, what country we live in, what language we speak, whatever belief it is that we hold. There was an underground knowingness that what we all want is peace. And it is a gift from God, this peace, the consistency, the reliability. And so I ask you now to relax into the words that will be shared and spoken by taking in a breath, knowing that the one God, the one life is here right now, and knowing that God is peace. And I am peace. And as you breathe in, God's peace, we own it, we are it, and we can release it to the world. And the prayer of St. Francis, I am an agent of peace in the world. Where there is hatred, I am loving kindness. Where there is injury, I am forgiveness. Where there is doubt, I am insight. Where there is despair, I am hope. Where there is darkness, I am light. Where there is sadness, I am joy. May I console as well as being consoled. May I understand as well as being understood. May I love as well as be loved. For in giving we receive. In self-forgetting we find. In forgiving we are forgiven. In dying to self-centeredness, we are born as one.
From our founder, the Honorary Dr. Ernest Holmes, I know there is but one mind, which is the mind of God, in which all people live and move and have their being. I know there is a divine pattern for humanity, and within this pattern there is infinite harmony and peace, cooperation, unity, and mutual helpfulness. I know that the mind of each person, being one with the mind of God, shall discover the method, the way, and the means best fitted to permit the flow of divine love between individuals and nations. I know there shall be a free interchange of ideas, of cultures, of spiritual concepts, of ethics, of educational systems, and scientific discoveries, for all good belongs to all alike. I know that because the divine mind has created us all, we are bound together in one infinite and perfect unity. In bringing about world peace, I know that all people and all nations will remain individual but unified for the common purpose of promoting peace, happiness, harmony, and prosperity. I know that deep within every person, the divine pattern of perfect peace is already implanted. I now declare that in each person and in leaders of thought everywhere, this divine pattern moves into action and form to the end that all nations and all people shall live together in peace, harmony, and prosperity forever.
This is a new thought, peace prayer. One with the power of divine peace. I am the very presence of peace in my world. My thoughts, words, and actions are in harmony, so I project peace from the inside out. Peaceful action flows from my peace-filled mind. I am the power of peace expressed in my thoughts. Releasing thoughts that separate or denigrate, I raise my consciousness to the oneness. I bring peace through my thoughts. I am the power of peace expressed in my words. My words heal and harmonize, uplift and appreciate. Powerfully, peacefully, I speak to right wrongs and improve conditions. I bring about peace through my words. I am the power of peace expressed in my actions. Boldly, I walk a path of peace, guided by inner wisdom. I bring about peace through my actions. I am peace. Light.
Freedom.
Gratitude.
Joy.
Hope.
Calm.
So, as we begin to come back into this room, this time, this place and space, know that you are not friendless and alone. Not only are we in consciousness in this room, this meditation and prayer is going on worldwide with not 100 people, not 1,000, more than 1,000,000. And the beauty of all of that is to know that none of us look alike, speak the same language, have the same necessary beliefs, even the same religion. And it is in this knowingness of our oneness, in the consciousness that is always available at our mere asking, in our breath, as we once more breathe in the peace of God, owning it, knowing it is true from the Most High. And as we exhale it, that peace, that love, that joy, that harmony, that abundance and strength. I am, you are, wheezes, all of us. And together we say, and so it is.
Thank you, everyone, for sharing your time with us. If you would like prayer support to anchor in these new intentions, you can see any of these beautiful people here with one of these colorful stoles on. And if you want prayer support, we're here not just for challenges, but we're here to anchor in any good that you want to lock in for the year. We have a basket at the door for love offering, if you feel so moved. And we had planned to have dinner afterwards at 4 o'clock. We did run into an unplanned snag with the number of reservations that the restaurant would allow. So we do have a few people, but I'm always flexible and available, and we can plan something and crash something if people would like to join me. So I'd like to bring our intentional and wonderful ceremony to a close with a prayer. So we give thanks for the oneness and the allness that is God, for the ability to co-create with this one power. For we are creators, not problem solvers. We are here as unique expressions of the divine one life that are unlike any other, anywhere. And we breathe in this knowledge of that divine perfection that each and every one of us are, in the knowledge that there's no one on planet Earth out of the 8 billion people that can do the job that each and every one of you is assigned to do. We give thanks for the release of all of those things that hold us back from recognizing that perfection. And we give thanks for the fact that each and every one of us is worth our own effort and that there's never anything to fix. I release these words into divine law where they're already done in the universal mind. I let this go, I let it be. Together we affirm, and so it is.
Let's sing the peace song. Let there be peace on earth, and let it begin with me. Let there be peace on earth, the peace that is meant to be, with God as our center, united all are we. Let us walk with each other in perfect harmony. Let peace begin with me. Let this be the moment now. With every step I take, let this be my joyous vow, to take each moment and live each moment in peace eternally. Let there be peace on earth, and let it begin with me.
Hello, I'm Reverend Jen Wild, Senior Minister for New Dawn Center for Spiritual Living. New Dawn Center is a global community, and we welcome all people, all paths, all ways of thinking, all philosophies. So know that you are welcome here, and thank you for joining our online community.